Hey everybody, this is a very large object, and I've been looking around for a new hobby phone. Ever since I got the Moto Edge X360 or something like that. I had a review, and you can see that in the link here. When I made that video, more and more phones kept coming out that were obviously more powerful. As time goes on, these phones just keep going with performance. So I wanted a hobby phone that was going to be a little bit more unique, that I wouldn't have to worry about the performance being too much of the main focus of it. However, this phone is still pretty nice and powerful. Now, this is the Microsoft Surface Duo 1. The reason why I got the 1 and not the 2 is the 2 is actually kind of hard to get your hands on. And due to that, it's much more expensive. This phone here, this right here, I bought new for $275 off eBay. People have seen better deals online, but that's what I paid for this. I actually bought two of them. One of them that I'm just going to keep in the box and just keep around for preservation purposes. So there seems to be plenty of these around, though, so you don't have to worry about them being very scarce. The Surface Duo 1 has the following specs. I'm going to try to show them on the screen as I go here. I don't know them offhand exactly, but I've been using this for about a week and a half. And I mainly was using it as my secondary device. So I have the Slim Pen here. It can magnetically adhere there to where the hinge is, but there's no charging. It doesn't charge with the Surface Duo 1. Keep that in mind. And because of that, you need a separate charger for this. It does not come with a charger. So be prepared to pay another $30 on top of the price of the pen. So the nice thing about this device is it's two screens. So because it has two screens here, emulating game systems that have two screens is dead easy. So say if we open up Drastic here. Let me actually move that to both screens here, and like that. There. I'm going to be controlling this with a external controller here. Alright. Alright, so here's some DS games here. So let's hit start.
Let's do it.
And as you can see here, it is playing really nicely. And one thing that you really need for a game like this is for both screens to be the same size. So when you're emulating on a singular screen device, you have let's see. When you have a single screen device, you mainly have this one up, then make this one super small. What happens there is scaling is affected. So it gets a little jarring going from one screen to the other. Not an issue here, because both screens are the same size, you still get a rather large picture. Now you could also get, say, a Galaxy Fold because that should also work for this. However, with the Galaxy Fold, it is going to be a little bit more expensive. And the overall screen size is going to be smaller. So this is the ideal phone for DS emulation, from what it appears. So let's see. And I can use this stylus here. Well, the problem is I have these buttons on here. No! So I have these buttons in the way, so if I hide them, can I continue? Bad. Okay. That's fine. Then you swap over back to your controller and you continue to play. So let's say this game is actually perfect on this device. And I do recommend trying this game out if you skipped the DS Sonic games. So let's jump ourselves out of that. Whoop. Okay. So let's try another emulator. One that's going to be a little bit harder to run, and that is Citra. So let's try a game like, let's just say New Super Mario Brothers 2. Okay. And I'm going to actually move it up so it's dual screen again. Game seems to be running really nicely at its full speed. It's good to see on a cheaper system like this. I say cheaper because, well, the system used to be $1,500, but at the price of trying to get a new 3DS now, that's actually pretty impressive. So this is actually around a similar price to a new 3DS XL. Alright. One thing you are going to notice, whenever it has to load a new animation, it has to freeze it and cache it. It like freezes a little bit and caches that animation. But once all those animations are cached, there's no need for the game to freeze anymore. Which is good news for anybody who wanted good 3DS emulation on a phone. Let's see. So this game focuses mainly on getting as many coins as possible. There we go. Alrighty. Course is clear. Okay, so let's try another game here. It's going to be a little bit more intensive. So let's try something a little bit more intensive here. Super Smash Brothers. This one's a little heavier. Would you like to activate Spot Pass? Nah. No. I don't think Nintendo wants to know that I'm playing on Citra. Well, they want to know, but I think it's best that they don't. So let's give it a shot. Okay, there was a little bit of hitching there. But once the game starts, okay. Damn. And Bowser won. Course. But yeah, so we can go back here, we can exit the game. But that runs pretty well. Okay, everybody, that will be about it on this video here. It was a shorter one. In regards to the Surface Duo, you can get that pretty cheap nowadays. And I think it's actually worth it to get a pretty much 3DS emulation there perfectly, more or less, and be able to keep your whole library with you while having a full-featured phone. So you can have like YouTube playing in the background, you can have podcasts, browse the web, and stuff like that you would normally do on your phone. You just get to do other things with it as well. I mainly use this thing as a good note-taking device. So say if I'm working on a recipe I'm cooking, I can have the recipe open on one end and have what I need on that recipe in one note on the other. So having two screens there does definitely help. I don't have to swap between apps super frequently. But yeah, that'll be about it for you guys here today. If you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers so I can do videos that are more tailored towards what people want to see. I'm trying to take comments and everything in my videos to see what people actually want to see from me. But being as unfocused as I am right now, it would definitely help to see with polls and stuff to sort of push me in the direction that I need to go in. I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace out.